For today, we'll be doing a bit of a binder maintenance because I have a couple of things that I need to move to one binder to another, and also I'll be changing up my how binder setup as well because I have a couple of things planned for my new binder setup, as well as resleeving my photocards and also changing up my binder pages. So yeah, that's my plan for today's binder maintenance video. First things first, I'll be sorting out my how bigger inclusion binder. I want to put all of his inclusions into one big A4 binder just because it'll be easier for me to store all of his inclusions. His smaller inclusion is in my merch binder, which is taking up a lot of space actually. So in order for me to get more space, I need to move all of his inclusions to just one big file. I'll be taking out most of his inclusions, but since I wouldn't use this binder for anything else, I'm just gonna store all of his posters and also merch stuff in this binder. This is actually a cutout from their album, so I'm just gonna put these here and I'm just gonna take the actual inclusions out. I think for like inclusions like stickers and stuff, I'm just gonna put it in this binder, because for his new binder, I'm just gonna keep any inclusions that are related to him. So anything group related, I'm just gonna put it in this binder. That's all the inclusions I'll be taking out from this file. Moving on to the smaller inclusions that I'll be taking out. I'll be taking out the pages from this binder as well since I won't really need them. Now I have more space for more of his merch cards to put in this binder. I'm just gonna remove all of his inclusions from the pages. Now I'm just gonna sort them out by era. Now that I've sorted them out by era, I'm gonna be putting them in my new A4 binder for all of my inclusions. This will be my new binder for all of his inclusions. I've already decorated the front cover. I've also decorated the side as well. I think it's cute when people decorate their binders, so I decided to do it as well. I used pages from my extra sun shower album that I got to make the cover. This is the inside. I don't think it fits in frame, but I've also decorated the inside of my binder as well. For the stickers, I made them myself as well as using some sticker freebies that I got. And this is an extra page that I got from the album to use for the cover. And this picture is just from his Zero album. This is actually the lyrics to the recent album. As you can see, I've actually put a couple of my other inclusions in here as well. But I'm just gonna change the layout to fit by era. But before that, I'm gonna put in this cute keychain that I got for this binder. This is all the inclusions I have for You Finish Shade, so I'll be putting these in the binder. Okay, so that's all for You Finish Shade. Moving on to Melting Point. I think for their Japanese comeback, I'm just gonna put it at the very end because when I'm recording this video, they've already announced their second Japanese comeback. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more inclusions to store away. So I'm just gonna put all of his Japanese comeback at the back. Now we can move on to You Had Me at Hello. We'll be starting with Sun Shower first. That's all of his inclusions for Sun Shower. Now we have Eclipse. Next we have his Digipack photo, which I'll just put here. So that's it for You Had Me at Hello. Moving on to their latest comeback, which is Cinema Paradise. I don't have all of his inclusions for Cinema Paradise. I only have a couple. I only have these. And I'll make an exception for this sticker because they're not sticker sheets. I'll be putting them in this binder instead of the other one. They actually fit perfectly in the 9 pocket pages. Okay, that's all for his album inclusions. Now I have his inclusions from his Digipack. Next, for our last inclusion for Cinema Paradise, we have Hanbin's mini poster and also their pictures from the lyrics. These are the last inclusions I'll be storing in this binder. For merch, I'm going to be storing them away at the very back because I don't actively collect all of his merch inclusions. I only collect his album inclusions. The only reason why I collect his Tangle Teaser and Miss Teen inclusion was because it was cheap. Like, I wouldn't be actively looking out to get these, but if they're available for me to get, then I'll get them. For the membership and season's greetings, I do know they've already released the second version. They've already released the new season's greetings for this year and also membership, but I don't know where I'm gonna put them since I do want all of them to be together. For now, I'm just gonna put them wherever they fit. Okay, so now we're finally done with organizing and storing away all of his inclusions. So that's it for this binder. Now we can finally move on to my main How binder. Now we'll be moving on to to something that I wanted to do for a while now, which is actually changing all of my pages for both of my binders, and also re-sleeving my photo cards because I bought new sleeves to go with my new pages. And first, I'll be taking out all my photo cards from this binder. I am going to change the layout of my binder because I have a new member that I'm collecting. I want it to be side by side with my How photo card since I would get matching sets for that new member. And also, since they announced the new season's greetings, I want them to be side by side with their previous one as well. And How also did like a magazine collab thing, which will have full cards. So I want it to be next to his official photo cards as well. So that's how I'm gonna change the layout of the binder. Basically, I have a lot of new plans for the new layout. I've already taken out all of my merch cards, and for the sleeves, just this. Starmate is kind of like the cheaper version of Meow Cafe sleeves, and these are mattes. I am going to double sleeve my cards, but I don't know how well that's going to do with my matte sleeves. I'm going to test out like a couple to see if I like the quality or not. If I don't like it, then I'm just gonna keep the clear sleeves that they already have. So for the new pages, I'm using the brand called Starmate as well. I don't know how many pages I need. I think I have enough for both of my binders. Now I'm testing it out with the matte sleeves. So this is with the matte inner sleeves. So now I'm gonna test it out with the clear ones. I mean, I don't really see a big difference using these two sleeves. I'm going to use my matte sleeve for my new photo cards. I think the only downside to the pages that I bought is that they're not double-sided, so I can't really double-side my pages, which is a bit of a bummer to me because I like to double sleeve my pages, but I'll figure it out. I think I'm just gonna follow my original setup because it's way easier for me to remember, and I don't really know what merch cards I want to get for the new member. Since I'm missing quite a few of my Daikon cards, I'm going to leave spaces for them, but I don't think I'll be collecting any Daikon photo cards for the new member. To make it easier for myself, I'm gonna do this off camera, and then I'm just gonna leave spaces for either the new member that I'm collecting or any other merch cards that I'm missing. Be right back. So I finally finished setting up my photo cards for my merch binder. There's still a lot of like missing gaps here and there, Like, these 2 pages are empty because I'm going to put his new magazine photo cards, and I left some empty spaces here for his daikon card. I might change the whole binder setup because I'm not really satisfied with the way it looks right now. I won't get his merch cards if they're concept cards. I'm only getting like selfie photo cards. I'll only get concept cards if I really like them. But for now, this is my current setup. I still have a few pages left, which is great. I did leave a space here next to his Boys Planet photo card because the new member that I'm planning to collect is, well, Hanbin, because I've fallen deep into the Halbin rabbit hole. I plan to collect Hanbin, but only his album photo cards and maybe 1 or 2 pop or merch cards that I really like. I won't be actively collecting his pops and merch cards. I only enjoy collecting his album photo cards. Other than that, he's going to be the new member that I'm collecting, and there are spaces that I purposely left spaces for because they're for Hanbin. But yeah, that's all for my merch binder and all my plans for my merch binder. Next, we'll be obviously moving on to the main binder, which is house album photo cards and pops. Moving on to my main hell binder. For this, I plan to change my pages and as well as resleeving my photo cards. I'm going to take out all of my pages as well as the photo cards inside. But since I'm collecting Hanbin as well, I need to change the layout of my binder. Now that I've taken all of the pages out of my binder, I'm going to take out the photo cards and resleeve them. So I'm finally done with taking out all of the fillers and my photo cards out of the pages. Now I have this huge pile of photo cards that I need to sort out. Okay, so I finally organized all of my photo cards. Now I'm going to resleeve them and then I'm going to put them in my new pages. I'm finally done with taking out all of the double sleeves. Now I'm going to re-sleeve them with my green popcorn sleeves, and then when I'm done with that, I'll be sorting them out in my new pages. Bringing back my binder, I'm going to be putting them away in my new pages. I'll be using 20 pages for each binder because I think that's going to be the limit for each of my A5 binders. Now that the pages are in, I'm going to be sorting them out by era. But since I'm collecting Hanbin now, I'm going to leave spaces for his album cards. I do have a template beside me, so that's easy for me to reference where I should put my photo cards. I'll be organizing the album cards first. I do have fillers for Hanbin's album cards. Be putting them in as well. This is actually not his youth version, this is actually his shade, but I've accidentally named his fillers to youth 1 and 2, which is actually wrong. It's supposed to be shade 1 and 2, but that's fine. For the next page, I'll be putting his pobs, which is going to be this one, this one, this one, and this one. Next page will be a mixture of his pobs and also album card. I'm done setting up for You Finish Shade, so now I'll be setting up for Melting Point. I didn't realize my phone died while I was recording, but I've already put in all of my melting point pops in the pages as well as the fillers. So now I'll be setting up for You Had Me at Hello. I'm gonna start with his album cards first, along with Hanbin's. Hopefully the pages won't be too thick once I'm done putting in all of his photo cards, because the new pages are thicker than my previous one, so it's making it a lot more thicker than when I had my old pages in. I don't really want to put his You Had Me at Hello era in a different binder, and I don't like using A4 binders for my photo cards. I much prefer A5 binders, but even then, I don't want to have multiple binders for him. Hopefully once I'm done storing all of the photo cards for this era, it won't be too thick for me to take them out and put them in a different binder. Okay, I'm done putting all of his pops, but like this is so thick. This is like thicker than with my previous pages. I don't know if I'm able to close this without it, you know, bending my photo cards. Cause oh wow, I don't think I can even close this binder. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I'll be taking out the extra pages that I don't need so that it won't really bend my photo cards all that much. After I've taken out all the extra pages, I think it's fine. I think it'll be okay if I remove the back cover. I think that helped a bit, but it's still pretty thick. I just hope it doesn't damage my pages as much as well as my photo cards. I think it'll be fine. If I see my photo cards getting damaged by the thickness of my binder, then I might move his You Had Me at Hello era into a different binder instead. Because I don't really want to risk damaging my cards, even though I'm quite stubborn on moving them to a new binder right now. Hopefully nothing bad happens to my photo cards because of the thickness. But yeah, that is this binder. Since this binder won't be able to fit Cinema Paradise or any of their Japanese releases, I have a new A5 binder that I'll be storing them away in. This will be my new binder for Cinema Paradise moving forward, and also his Japanese releases. Just like the first binder, I've already decorated the front cover, and just like the outside, I've decorated the inside as well. Same as my previous binder, I have some keychains to decorate it with, as well as this front cover page. Just like the front, I've also decorated the back, and I quite like how it all turned out. I think it's pretty cute. For now, I am putting this plastic cover behind because my binder won't be thick just yet, and once it does get a bit thick, then I might remove this. Now I'll be putting the pages in. For now, I'm only putting in 15 pages because I don't really know how much I need, but if I need more, then I'll just add more in the future. I'm planning to put his Japanese comebacks at the back and Cinema Paradise at the front. I haven't stored away any of his Cinema Paradise photo cards, so I'm just gonna be putting in fillers first. And for the pobs, I don't know how many pages I need, so I'm just gonna leave some empty spaces for that. And then I'll be putting the Japanese comeback at the back. That's all of his fillers for the album cards. So from here, I'm gonna be putting all of his Japanese comebacks. So that's all for his Japanese comeback as well. I already left pages for his new upcoming Japanese release. And I've already sorted out with the pages that I need for his Cinema Paradise pop as well. So yeah, that's all for this binder. That's all for this binder maintenance video. See you in my next unboxing video. Bye!